a lot of the time I look at the inertia or energy that is required to either master some new skills or rally some resources or gain what I call an escape velocity to go live.
Mm-hmm.
And I measure that. You know, when you look at an idea, how likely is this to actually get up? Because there's so many ideas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what are the ones that have the cadence, momentum, the natural gravity to actually get up and go live? Because most ideas just sort of sit on the runway. When you have the cadence, and I think of that as like timing. So ideas have timing. And when they have the right energy, they're in the right place, they have the right gravitational pull. I think, can I make a multi-ball win, right? Can I move something slightly so that a whole of other things continue to affect a whole lot of other things, and then that naturally adds to the bigger ball of finder to keep going? I don't know if you've ever played pinball. Well, you know, when you're going for the multi-ball, that to me is what I'm trying to aim for all the time with these decisions. How can I unlock a massive multi-ball? It's not easy. It requires saying no most of the time and then saying yes when you're a little bit scared. I think the business in and of itself is probably a good 80% science and 20% art these days.
Yeah.
That's the business.
Yeah.
I think myself personally, probably in the 50-50 space these days.
Yeah.
You know, really digging deeply into the artistry of the creation, the manifestation of something and some things. If everything was a science, everyone would do it, right? But, you know, it's not. I think creation and creativity is about taking risks. What's an entrepreneur? So that's a key question, right? If you look up the definition, it's to create a business and take financial risks and benefit from the rewards. Doing that in an incredible way requires a lot of creativity, and to find a lot of other creative people as well, and a lot of incredibly organized people, and a lot of tactical people and scientific people and people who can know how to organize people and manage people and lead people, and bringing those all together into a cohesive approach. I think that creation and that creativity and that curation, that's probably where the art is. And the science is probably in the dollars and cents and the logical and the rational side. We're in a universe at its absolute core that is continuously expanding.
Yep.
And time is another dimension in our lives. But you have a lot of time. You have an abundance of time. I have noticed in life, regardless of anything, the longer you invest and commit and invest that abundance that you have and translate that into manifest and focus your energy and attention upon what you want to create, you will eventually become abundant. The scarcity, I think, falling into that, there's a limited amount of resources and time and those kind of things. Sure, I can understand, I can empathize with that. But when you zoom out and you start to appreciate and look and channel together all of the hours collectively that you are committing and enrolling to what you are going to do, that stacks up. And there is only one thing and one way that energy can go, and that is to manifest greatness. And when I think about there's lots and lots of things to do, normally when there's a tight market and there's a certain number of players, yes, you're going to get your fair share. But that's the beginning, because normally when you get to that point and you hit some sort of static level or some sort of plateau, that is the moment in time where if you want to lean into a world of abundance, this is a moment where you need to innovate. You need to make a leap forward, not an incremental improvement. That's very different. I'm talking about going from an iPod to an iPhone.
Yeah.
To take that leap, to go from just a music player to a phone, music player, and internet browser wrapped into one. That is an innovation. That is a disruptive innovation. That is where you take a leap of unknown risk towards abundance. Those are high risk and they may not all work, but with enough time, enough commitment, and enough continued emphasis and what I call, which is really important, taking responsibility for that, to innovate and commit to yourself to doing that and taking those risks continuously. That is a formula in which I believe creates abundance, because there's always something new. There's always something new the customer needs. There's always something changing. And that is the place of abundance. It's continuously being created and changed. 100% you can guarantee on change. And that new space where that new thing is happening, everyone's on the same playing field. No one gets an unfair advantage. And I'm always committed to that place, finding that place. Where is the new thing? What can I do new? Add that to what we're doing. And there is a continuous source. Like imagine an effervescent fountain of abundance of new things that are happening continuously in this world and getting faster and faster. That is why I believe the world is abundant.